Today I'll be teaching you guys some ways that your spirit guide can communicate with you. Okay, your spirit guide can communicate with you through dreams. They will come and give you information. They will be with you in the dream and guide you through, show you things, teach you things that they need to teach you through dreams. And they can also show you things through trance when you're relaxing, you're not fully awake and you're not fully sleeping. They will show you things like trance, like visions, like you're watching movies. They will show you. And then through visions, short visions, it comes like flashes, images, and then it will stop after, disappears after sometimes. Your spirit guides are showing you things that they want you to know about. And sometimes they will show you things, they'll communicate through symbols and numbers. The numbers will be repeating all the time, repeated numbers. This is how your spirit guides and angels are sending you information to communicate with you at that time. And they are usually around. If it's angels that are not born with you, they are there at that time and they are communicating with you, trying to show their presence that they're there. Okay, so another way they will communicate with you is through silent still voice that tells you don't do this, don't do this, but they are guiding you in the right direction and they are not harsh. They will be telling you information, or when you meet someone, they will just be downloading information about that person. If the person is saying the right thing or not, they will tell you, oh, this is not right, but you don't understand, but it's your spirit guide that is speaking through you, through your heart. Okay. And another way they speak to you is through movies and music. For example, if you have a dream or they want to show you something, or you've been asking a question that is confusing that you don't understand, they will just look for a movie that is similar to that stuff with answers, and they will give it to you. When you open the social media, the movie will just show. And music as well. Music, they use it to communicate with you through lyrics in the music. Okay, especially when they want to console you, they will use a very nice music that relate to the words they want to tell you, and they will change the lyrics sometimes. When you're listening to lyric in the music, in that music, it's relating to how you're feeling at that time. But after a few days, when you play that same music, you realize the lyrics are not the same. It's them that have manipulated the lyric to sound according to how you're feeling, for them to connect to you at that time. So your spirit guide can communicate with movies and music as well. Okay, through physical moving things, objects. Yeah, there are some spirit guide that are so powerful that they can move objects. They can put the tap on and off. They can put the light off and on just to show their presence. Okay, yeah, they can touch you, touch your head, touch your shoulder, give you a hug. Okay, some of the things my spirit guide does, especially moving things, they does that a lot just to show their presence. Okay, yeah, so your spirit guide will touch you. You will turn and you will not see anyone. You know that your spirit guide are there touching you, consoling you, because you're always there with them. So when you have a relationship, they will definitely be showing their presence all the time to you, especially when you're alone. You understand? Because then they can get your attention. Okay, they also will channel emotion in your heart. You can feel when you meet someone, certain people for the first time. You understand? You just see that you don't like this person. It's because that relationship is not going to be a good one. Your spirit and your spirit guide and that person's spirit guide did not agree at all, because there will be conflict in the future in this relationship. So they want to show you that this relationship is not good and you have to end this relationship. Okay. So that's why you have this feeling sometimes. It's your spirit guide that are communicating with you. And sometimes you meet someone, you feel cold, like ice cold. You don't understand, but the weather is warm. But you're cold. It's because this person is a cold person, cold-hearted person, evil person. Sometimes an agent of darkness who is on assignment against you. That person will definitely work against you. They're telling you that this person have evil heart, cold heart, and you should cut that relationship. And sometimes you meet someone, you just feel warm in your heart. You don't understand how you feel this warm and happy for this person. This is a sign that spirit guide are telling you that this is a green light. This relationship is going to be a good one. Go ahead. So there are many ways your spirit guide can communicate with you. And dream is the number one place that you can go to communicate with your spirit guide and have a one-on-one communication and relationship where they can teach you things, where you can even activate whatever you want. You go to your dream, you get it done, and the physical it will get done appears. Yeah. So I'm going to teach you how to do dream work, because some of you don't understand that dream is a different realm. Just like in this physical realm, you think that dream is just dreaming and sleeping. Is another word that you can communicate, connect with God, connect with your spirit guide, connect with your ancestral deities, angels, peoples, family members that are in the past life. Dream is where everyone meets. That's why God gave us physical with your body, dream with your spirit, so that you can be able to do things, live in the physical and in the spiritual world through dreams. Okay, so there are many ways your spirit guide can communicate with you, and these are just some ways. So when you see these signs, that definitely your spirit guide is communicating with you. And some ancestral spirits in your family line can also communicate with you through this method if they have a good relationship with you only. Okay, they can also, and angels that you're working, especially pastors, spiritualists that work with angels. Angels can also work like this through this method. Okay, and in most cases, if your spiritual level is high, you can be able to ask them, who is this? Who is speaking? They will tell you their names, and they can be able to tell you their purpose in your life. And some angels that are ministry angels that comes to do some spiritual work and go. So when they come with numbers or through those signs. You will know that they are there, and then you can be able to ask them, these things. And the angels have specific time every day that they come to do work, So yeah. So spirits, we are living among spirits on a daily basis, and they can communicate with us through different ways. And if you're spiritually smart, you can be able to create tools, divination tools, and tell them how to communicate through this. They can say this is yes, and this is no, and this is no, maybe, different languages. So they will understand. They enjoy to communicate. So when you have many ways to communicate with them, you have a better relationship with your spirit guides. Okay, that is it for now. I'll be coming with more content later. Bye for now.